Hello everyone, it's Belladonna and welcome back to my channel playing Detective Grimoire Part 4. So I have no idea what I have been doing yesterday, because I literally have a short memory span, but I'm going to try and see if I can recover what I have done yesterday.
A few moments later.
Well, that was a long time of thinking. Oh, we can challenge Vanderpeer. The only person we haven't challenged is Sally because we don't have that much evidence yet. But I think we can go on and challenge Vanderpeer. Hold on a minute. What are you doing over there?
You again. Ready with some cryptic advice, no doubt?
Don't let them take him.
Who? The murderer? That's my job. I gotta make sure that
No, the creature. Don't take him away. This place is his home.
Oh, Boggy. Hey, don't worry. I didn't really believe he could be, responsible for this mess.
You didn't?
Well, no.
What could we possibly tell a child without traumatizing her? Okay, I can't say that. I don't believe he could ever hurt anyone. I could say that to a kid, but this kid is smart as hell. Oh, I can try the first one. The first part, I mean, be the skeptic and all.
Mainly because I didn't believe he existed at all.
So, he won't get in trouble? He won't have to leave?
Well, he's been out here for what, 60 years, hasn't he? And stayed out of trouble for that long. I have a feeling some detective isn't going to change all that in one day.
Well, in that case, he says... Thank you.
Wait a second, what? Little girl, what the hell are you talking about? Are you friends with Boggy? Never mind that. Let's go challenge this dude. Because he's fishy.
What?
Oh, I can ask you about the costume in Richard Remington. Maybe we'll do that first and see if we can get something out of him.
What can you tell me about these designs for a Boggy costume?
Nothing whatsoever.
You're sure you didn't see anything like this while you were filming yesterday? Wait, hold on a minute. What if
Don't you dare ask.
This costume isn't your doing, is it? Made for your movie, I mean?
My friend, there will be no costumed idiots within the viewfinder of my camera. I can assure you that.
What about your Boggy movie? Isn't that gonna be, like, a guy in a costume, or a puppet, or one of those weird robot things?
Technology has been kind to people like me. We no longer have any need for such tomfoolery. I can create a perfectly believable swamp creature within the confines of a computer. Much cheaper, too.
Actually, that's true. And we just spend some time making a silly costume where you can use CGI. Let's ask you about Richard.
I suppose you've met with our murder victim, Richard Remington.
Yes, I've been in and out of this place for a while now. Naturally, I've crossed paths with Remington a number of times. Good value, that one. A real raconteur, you know.
You liked him? So far, I'm getting the impression he wasn't the most popular guy around here.
Well, that much is clear, isn't it? The man obviously slipped up somewhere, made an enemy or two, and bam, that's that. You just can't be too careful, can you?
Yeah, I think he did have an enemy or two. Or three. But you liked him.
I respected him. Good head on his shoulders. Good business sense, that man. He understood how to make things work for him.
Okay, that literally scratches you off of my list. Let's challenge you now.
I heard this isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, this one.
Remington has denied you the filming permission in the past.
Oh, that. Nothing but the natural process of being in a profession like mine. Every situation simply requires the right approach before the gears start turning smoothly. You understand, I'm sure.
Why did Remington not want you filming here? And why did he change his mind?
It wasn't even up to him. This area is protected, you know. There are certain rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why would you say that?
A famous movie director suddenly gets his way. I wonder how that happened. Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item onto the paper to draw the idea.
You have such great drawing. So cute. I am famous. I am the boss. So how did this famous dude getting away with Richard Remington, who was part of a secret cult society? Threatened? Or he gave his sweet autograph? Or flowers? Flowers for you, Richard? Or money? It's always money.
Right. That's the one. I think you bribed Remington to get the filming rights.
Well, bribe is a strong word. It was just a little arrangement between friends. Nothing worth getting upset about. I simply promised him a cut of my next movie's profits. It made sense, since he owned the area anyway. Just a favor for a favor.
So you would have owed him money.
Only a small percentage, simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time, either.
Okay then. 6 out of 7. The only person we haven't challenged is Sally. We're still missing 2 clues, but where the hell am I gonna find that? Okay, I'm gonna have to clear my head a little bit and search for this before I start looking. Alright. But maybe first we can ask the people about the costume. Since we haven't challenged Sally yet, maybe she has something to say about it and then we can challenge her.
What?
I have a theory that the murderer was wearing a costume. A homemade outfit designed to look like the swamp creature.
I've never seen anything so ridiculous. You've never seen me in that.
I know it's not exactly the latest fashion, but...
No, you'd never see me in that. It would cover me up entirely.
That's the point of a disguise?
Look, detective. When you have legs like mine, you don't want to be wearing disguises.
Is that why you always wear those black leggings?
You've only just met me and you're making assumptions about what I always wear.
And making assumptions is the fun part of being a detective.
Well, you're right. I always wear these.
Okay. And let's ask you about Remington.
So what can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
I didn't have one. I think I spoke to him twice, ever. He usually seemed really busy, but more like preoccupied.
Preoccupied? Like he was thinking about something else? Something that wasn't this tourist attraction?
Who can say? What do old men think about?
What? Are you implying that I know the answer to that?
Did you just insult him so suddenly? Sally, you are a sarcastic girl. I like you. Okay. I have no idea what I'm gonna be able to do with you, girl. Maybe we can ask Harper about the costume.
Someone made a costume to look like the creature. They must have known it would get a reaction for sure. But I wonder if they planned things to go this far.
When you're finished theorizing, I was going to show you these sketches I found in the trash can right next to your cafe.
It does seem like someone was designing a costume. A disguise, perhaps.
I don't know.
Try to think why somebody would do such a thing.
I don't know.
What could they achieve with it?
I don't know.
Not yet.
What? What the hell was that?
You said you knew Remington?
He and I knew each other for a long time. I came to work at his tourist attraction in the early days, when he needed help.
Well, what kept you here?
I know most people wouldn't want to work in a place like this. I actually like it here, so I was happy to oblige.
You might like it, but I still don't see why anyone would build a tourist attraction here.
Mr. Remington has his reasons. He probably had several. I don't presume to know what they all were. Even though we were friends, he had some secrets, some hobbies, that I was happy to let him keep secret.
Secrets? Hobbies? A secret hobby?
He was a man with a dream, I can tell you that much.
What kind of dream? I'm seriously getting lost here. Things just don't make sense. Things seems to get farther and farther from truth. Let's ask you about the costume. Maybe you know something.
I found these designs for a boggy costume.
Oh, some ridiculous new merchandise for tourists to waste their money on.
No, I believe the murderer was dressed like this last night when they attacked Remington.
If they were trying to scare him out of the swamp, they should have spent more time making an accurate design.
What do you mean?
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character. It simply hasn't been researched properly.
What's wrong with it?
Well, those flippers? Pure guesswork. Nothing but foolish imagination. Nobody knows what Boggy's feet look like. No footprint has ever been recorded.
So tell me, Special Agent Folder, how would you do a better job researching it if nothing has ever been recorded?
Oh, well, that's, I mean, it's all a matter of taking the time to... It's just that... But there's no way anyone would believe... Nothing but foolishness.
What can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
We didn't really have one, and now we definitely don't have one. But look, all I can say is that he was a coward who enjoyed watering down history for his own benefit.
What does that mean?
It means there are some chapters of this swamp's history that he never wanted anyone to know about.
Did he like you sniffing around this museum all the time?
I don't think he knew, to be honest. And even if he did, there's nothing he could have done about it. He has no right to this building. He knows that. We both know that.
Why not? It was part of his tourist attraction, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Oh wow. Okay. Everything here is so fishy. What about you? What do you know about the costume?
I found these designs for a costume, a boggy costume.
Aha, the legendary swamp creature.
Yeah, that's the one.
But these are just a child's drawings, are they not?
You think?
Perhaps. It's difficult to tell.
Oh, that was so short. We got nothing from that.
You saw Remington last night, but had you met him before? Did you know him?
I've never really spoken with him, but we've come into contact a few times. Vincent likes to handle that kind of work, and I like to let him.
What do you think of this place? The tourist attraction, I mean.
I can't say I like the idea of a natural area like this becoming commercialized.
I know! I just can't understand why anyone would even try.
I think Mr. Remington had his reasons. He looked like a man with a couple of secrets.
Like what?
I have no idea. If I knew, they wouldn't be secrets.
Exactly. Okay. Thank you for that. That was very helpful. Tell me about the costume.
What can you tell me about these designs for a costume? A boggy
It's
costume.
Boggy! I must admit, I've been a fan of his before I ever came to the swamp.
A fan? So you're interested in cryptozoology?
Oh, no, I meant, well, Boggy has been in all kinds of cartoons and comic strips. He's one of the greatest characters of the last 100 years. I've got some comics in my tent. You really should see.
But he was only discovered 60 years ago.
Oh, that's true. Well, I rounded up.
But what about his costume? Have you seen anyone wearing it?
I can honestly say I've never seen anyone wearing anything like that. And I'm a very observant person.
You're suspicious, Echo. You're very suspicious.
So what did Mr. Remington think of you? I mean, protesting in the middle of a swamp every day.
It wasn't his swamp. If he ever truly thought it was, he was even more of a fool than he seemed.
But he didn't like you hanging around, right?
That man was exceptionally skilled at ignoring me. Ignoring anything he didn't like.
So, what, he just left you alone?
He expected me to get bored and go home. He figured I'd get sick of this place and he'd have it back to himself.
But he didn't want it to himself, did he? He wanted lots of people to come visit all the time, surely.
I'm sure it says that in the brochure. Yes.
You're suspicious.
I'm impressed someone managed to pitch a tent here, and I'm impressed someone would want to. It's a colorful, boggy-themed padlock. He's staring into my soul. It should open if I set the right number.
Wait a second. Number? I don't have anything that has a number, do I? Not this. Or anything. I am so confused.
That's Mr. He usually keeps it around. For whatever reason. He was very fond of that thing. Looks like it was fired recently.
Yeah. At least we got that. Are we still missing something? Should I present something to you?
It's Mr. Remington's fireplace poker. This slime on the handle. It's familiar for some reason.
Okay. How about the hunting
One of
photo?
Mr. Remington's secrets. I never wanted to know the details, but these men travel the world, seeking mysterious animals to hunt. They consider myths and legends to be the ultimate prey.
I see. Can I present you more stuff? How about this?
You don't know everything, I'm afraid.
Okay, so you don't know her. How about the
I
fish?
can't help you with that one.
Okay. How about
It's the
swamp
most
juice?
popular drink that I sell. In fact, a lot of it has disappeared from my stocks recently.
Okay. We have to go. Maybe Echo like swamp juice.
Show it to somebody else.
Okay, fine. About Bogdan.
No thanks, my friend. This is the journal, correct? The one that man left here 60 years ago?
You seem a little unsure of the details. Shouldn't you have read up on all this stuff?
Forgive me. It's hard for me to get the image of Boggy as the lovable cartoon character out of my mind. He's just so iconic. Did you know, in 1973, he...
But you're protesting to protect the real swamp creature. The cartoon character is just some commercial byproduct, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I'm having a hunch that this guy is the murderer. What if I showed you this hunting photo?
What?
You're not a bad detective.
Well, I found the photo in Remington's office. It was ripped up, though. I think he was some kind
He
of...
was a lot of things. Don't lose that picture. And show it to Mr. Harper before you leave.
What? Feels like I'm done talking to him? Okay. You are suspicious. I think you're the murderer. Yo, Sally.
What?
One of Sally's belongings? What? Oh,
They're
leggings.
mine, but I left them here last night. Now they're covered
such
in
an
slime,
idiot!
and I don't want to go near them.
Okay. Is there anything else that belongs to you? A boggy hat.
These hats look pretty stupid. Luckily, kids seem to like stupid stuff.
You sell a lot of them?
Yeah, they're pretty popular.
Okay, they're popular. Am I done talking to you yet? Okay, one of Sammy's belongings. What else belong to you? How about you? Okay, I need to present a clue.
They're samples of flowers that grow in this area. 2 of them you don't see very much anymore. And one of them only grows around the museum.
Chemistry skills. Swamp
Let's
juice.
see.
Oh, yeah! Okay. We got it.
First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron, then tap the faucet. And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients.
Match the color, but none of this match. Let me try this.
That's not right. Come on, Grimoire, you're good at colors.
Oh, we were supposed to mix them. My bad. So, red. Oh, wait, no. That's my bad. That doesn't make green.
Come on, Grimoire, you're good at color.
It's supposed to be blue and yellow. I'm such an idiot.
Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes.
What can I present to you, girl? Hunting photo?
I recognize some of those men. Unfortunately, they've hunted in the swamp before.
Before it became a protected area?
Before that, yes, and one of them after that.
Chemistry skills. What? Bog dog.
If you bring me something with liquid on it, I might be able to help you.
Okay, liquid. Do I have anything that's liquid? I don't have anything that's liquid. That has liquid?
Swamp slime. It's all the same. It's the exact same liquid again. There's something about that green slime.
Okay. What can we draw to a conclusion? Definitely my hairstyle. Nope. The black leggings found at the crime scene and the fireplace poker are covered in the same swamp slime.
The black leggings found at the crime scene and the fireplace poker are covered in the same swamp slime. I don't get it. Seriously.
Oh, my bad. It's reverse.
The fireplace poker found at the crime scene and the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime. Sally's leggings. They link her with the crime scene. I'll have to ask her about it.
Okay, wow. I think I have to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. See you next time. I think it's gonna be the end, the finale. I think I'm finally gonna catch the murderer.